Hey Naturally Curly World, it's Nikki, and on this episode of Watch and Go, I'll be reviewing for you the Netflix special Hasan Minhaj, Homecoming King.
Americans hit their kids on the arm and bruise their body. Immigrants slap you across the face and bruise your soul. It's Guantanamo of the mind. We were in AP Calc together, but we had chemistry.
Today I'm going to be shampooing my hair with the Two Girls with Curls shampoo. This is in the scent lavender and grapefruit. Then I'll be conditioning with the Jessica Curl Touche Extra Moisturizing Conditioner. And then for styling, I'm just going to apply some Mielle Organics White Peony Leave-In Conditioner. I use this in my first wash and go. And then I'm going to follow that up with a new Mielle product, new to me anyways. It's the Styling Gel in Honey and Ginger. I don't use gels. Hopefully this turns out right. Let's get started. Okay, so I just got through washing and conditioning my hair. Hasan is from The Daily Show. He was a Daily Show correspondent. You also may have seen him at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Was it called the White House Correspondents' Dinner? Because I heard that, you know, somebody wasn't there. Okay, so first I'm gonna section my hair into 4 sections and do what I usually do. Detangle and apply a leave-in. Basically, he has a lot of anecdotes. And when I first saw it, I thought it was gonna be like a regular comedy special in the sense that it's just gonna be a whole bunch of jokes back to back. But it wasn't so much jokes as it was his story. So he talked about how his parents immigrated here from India and they're Muslim, and he and his dad were the only brown people. People were saying that it wasn't, you couldn't relate to it unless you were brown. But I don't believe that. If you ever felt like you were sort of left out of the white spaces, you would get what he's saying. You'd relate to it. Some of the critiques of his special was that, yeah, it wasn't funny. I thought there were parts in there that, you know, they had me cracked up, especially when he talked about his sister. He didn't know he had a sister. He got surprised because his mom was getting her medical degree. His parents just came back from India and was like, oh, this your sister. He was upset because she was so like Indian. And she didn't get that this is America now. You can't be out here embarrassing me being all Indian, because he really wants to fit in with, like, you know, his white friends. There are parts where he talked about after 9/11 where his house got attacked and he got these like horrible racist phone calls where people were basically calling him the sand N-word. I guess people who found it preachy were probably just being haters. Hasan also talked about his marriage. Yes, ladies, he is not out here for you. He's married. His family did not want him marrying a Hindu woman because he's Muslim, and there are vast differences, and he illustrates those differences in a very comical way. There was one story in high school, which is sort of the reason why it's called Homecoming King. There was this white girl, he called her White Princess. Her parents seemed like they were accepting, they liked him, you know, she went to his house, he went to their house, they studied together, they were friends. And, you know, it seemed like, oh wow, this one white girl like gets it. She's not like weirded out by like my Indian food smells. They were gonna go to prom together. So he was like, oh man, this is so cool. I'm gonna go to prom with a white girl, which is so, like, that's like pinnacle, I guess. That's problematic, but you know, whatever. So he was really excited to go to prom with this white girl. He shows up at her house. I don't want to spoil it for you, but it didn't work out. That sort of shapes his life. Like, this girl was really important to him. He had a lot of visuals. It all comes full circle because homegirl ends up marrying an Indian guy. She talked about the pressures of her parents being white, being like, oh, you know, you have to have a certain look and you have to, you know, look a certain way and be a certain thing. And it paralleled with his own story because his own brown parents are like, you know, what will people think if you marry a Hindu girl? Okay, well, now I'm gonna apply this gel because I feel like my hair is good. People who use gels, let me know in the comments below. This is too much gel for one section of hair. I think we're gonna find, yeah, this is too much gel. This is too much gel. It's gonna be looking all crispy, cratchy. All right, that's great. Super. Okay, so back to Homecoming King. I wouldn't go into it expecting to like roll on the floor, cry, laugh. It's not that. You get a few, but you'll get great stories. You'll get great illustrations in the back. And I think you'll really enjoy it. So since my hair has this gel in it, I don't think I'm gonna diffuse. I don't think you guys are gonna see what my hair looks like when it's dry. I would give it 3.5 stars out of 5. I did expect a little bit more laughter. I appreciated the stories and the little anecdotes and the illustrations in the background. So I think it's a great show. You should definitely watch it. If you love the Correspondents' Dinner, and if you loved him on The Daily Show, you'll love him in the stand-up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We do Watch and Go every Wednesday, so we'll see you next Wednesday.